Make no mistake, there is no particular reason why I am recording this video other than I love to write. Writing is so important to me. I really enjoy it. It's something that I can do all day long and not feel any particular way, like negative, I mean. It's something I can do with my eyes closed, eyes open. Words just flow to my heart all the time. And so, probably about in 2020, I decided to start journaling. And it's so funny because I always knew I was a writer, right? Spirit put it in my heart since I was a kid that I was a writer, even though I didn't start even trying to write until I was a good 26 years old. Yet I was always telling people I was a writer. So, it's just interesting because it's one of those gentle nudges that you gotta pay attention to. You gotta pay attention to it because how did I know that I would be writing right now? I hadn't been writing then, yet I knew I was a writer. Listen, so dope, so amazing. And I bet there's something in your life that you've always known about you too. And if anything, you've probably spent your life trying to prove that what you heard and what you've seen and what you know to be true ain't true. Because what you know to be true is going to take some work. And the real work it's going to take is unfolding and allowing yourself to be seen and be vulnerable and be witnessed. That ain't easy. That ain't always easy. I know, but look, sometimes we gotta do it. We gotta do it. And when we do it, we realize that, hey, that wasn't so bad. I mean, it might have not went exactly how I wanted it to go, but it's the fact that I did it that feels so good because I could have not done it. There's a lot of things I do because I have to, but I did this because I had time and I wanted to. And with that time, I created something that is me. At that point, does it really matter if it's perfect? Does it really matter if everybody likes it? Not really. Because you did what you wanted to do. And I feel like we're in a space and time when everybody is realizing, they're slowly awakening to the idea that this is not my life. This is a life that I have made based on a persona, based on a mask. But this is not things that I wanted for me. This is things that I chose for the mask. When I'm pretending to be something else to someone else to be impressive and not be looked at like a fool or an idiot or like I don't know what I'm talking about or, the air that I put on. I've created a life for the air, not for me. People are waking up to that. And it's beautiful. But before it gets really beautiful, it gets a little chaotic because it's like, what? What's happening? And everybody's waking up like, what? What's happening? People scared. People worried. They feel like they ain't doing it right? But listen, we all doing it right. We all doing it right because we doing it the best we can. Yes, you are doing it right because you are doing it. Doing it wrong would be not doing it. As long as you do it, you're one step closer. You're literally one step closer. And from there, it gets easier. But you got to have a lot of, well, maybe not all of us, but I feel like I had to have a lot of knocks upside the head to remember who I am. To the point where I refuse to forget. I refuse. Finally. For a long time, I was happy to participate. For a long time, I was happy to participate. I was telling my girl, they getting real bold with it. Just walking. You can have, what do you call that, ring on the phone, everything. They'll walk right up and steal the package. Oh, I know. They don't even care. They don't care. They walk slow, too. They have no honor. There's no honor amongst people. So, I think the most important thing about it is get up, get out, and do what feels authentic. Not necessarily good, because sometimes what feels authentic is scary. And it's so scary that we misinterpret it to be bad. And so we just don't do it. So don't necessarily get up and do what feels good. Sometimes doing what feels bad is actually it's what's authentic, and then through doing it, you just feel good that you just did it. So initially it won't feel good. So don't just identify everything with I can do good, but I can't do bad. Listen, drop the nice girl, nice boy syndrome. We don't got to live like that no more. We're adults. We can just say no and that be the end of it. We could say I don't want to and that be the end of it. We could say no and that be a full and complete sentence. You know? We don't got to abide by, all these standards that we abide by. Yeah, you might want to do one or two if you want, if you choose. But you don't got to. You can do whatever you want to do. 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 I remember people saying that to us as kids. But I can't say I've heard people say that to me as an adult. And when they, when they say it to kids, it's not like you can do what you want to do. It's you could do whatever you put your mind to. You could do whatever you dream of. You could do whatever you feel. The problem is that nobody is telling adults that we can do whatever we put our minds to. They told us that as kids, and then it's like we became adults and we didn't hear it anymore. So let this serve. If you got this far in the video, let this serve as a message that you can do whatever you put your mind to. You can do whatever you want to do. You can do what you want to do. The way that we live life is just one flavor of life. The kind of job you got is just one flavor of job, or one flavor of career, one flavor of income. It's just one flavor. The way you dress is just one flavor of attire. So if you can think about it in terms of clothing, and you can think about it in terms of job or career, then why can't you think about it in terms of everything? Lifestyle, mates that we choose, decisions that we make. And how about we give ourselves permission to just operate within that? What if we just give ourselves permission to operate in our authentic flow state, and that just be the end of it? And then everyone commit to helping one another get closer to that state. And then everyone who graduates can go to the next level, knowing that the people behind someone will awaken and help the others and get others to the path of enlightenment or awakening. And so the people who move on don't feel the need. They don't feel like they are guilty and just have to look back. They should be focused on their ascension. That used to be hard for me, because I used to feel like when I ascended, I needed to then go back into my life and help others ascend. And then one day, after years of doing this, after years of being a martyr and self-sacrificing to try to go back and save others, I realized that I was putting myself in quote unquote harm's way, because I was going back and somehow repeating cycles, getting stuck back in cycles that I graduated from. getting stuck back in loops that I graduated from. So at some point I was like, okay, when I get another opportunity for my next level up, I'm just going to level up and allow everyone to take care of everyone, you know? So I'm in this space now where I'm going up. And I know that everyone's going to take care of everyone. And I will find a new people to serve. Or my people will level up with me and I can serve them there, you know? I can serve them there. It's just, tell you, life is something else. Everybody is just doing the best that they can. But I hope this is a beautiful sign to you to trust your intuition and listen to that little voice that says what the next step is. There's a next step. And it's so clear, and you probably already know what it is, but you won't allow yourself to believe it. But there's a next step. You've got to take it. You've got to become the person who holds it. You've got to step up to the plate and deliver. You've got to. There's too much riding on it. And when I say too much, I mean you. You are the person that is riding on it that you cannot let down. Everybody else will be okay. But you have to take care of this part of you, because it's going to be the filter through which so many good things flow through. Like, it's going to be insane. Life is going to get better, sweeter, juicier, more delicious. You're going to look more better than you have ever before. You're going to feel more better than you ever have before. You're going to speak different and walk different and talk different and sound different and move different and dance different and flow different and be different and have different and know different and commune with different, and everything's going to be different. Everything's going to be different. And you'll find yourself matching that same level of difference within yourself, because you will learn that you continuously evolve and grow and move and shift and become and enact. You'll see this within yourself because you'll see it around you. But it all starts with taking the first step.